Please welcome Dieter Zetsche, Chairman of the Board of Management of Daimler AG and Head of Mercedes-Benz Cars.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Amsterdam. You've had plenty of time today to take a deep dive into all the bits and pieces of our all-new Mercedes A-Class. And it's my pleasure now to provide you with a full picture. Before we get to that, let me point out that I'm really happy that Mercedes-Benz has been the most successful premium brand in the world in 2017 again. Some years ago, I wanted to emphasize my confidence into the ability of Mercedes to come back on the top. So I made a bet. If Mercedes had failed to become number one, I would do something I haven't done in 40 years. Shave off my mustache. Recently, someone in our communications department, someone with really bad taste, but good video editing skills, created this. So it's also a personal success that I did not lose that bet. On the business side, the A-Class and its compact siblings clearly are one major driver that got us back to number one. We sold more than 620,000 compact cars last year all over the world. They explored new segments and new customer groups for us. Across our portfolio, the A-Class is the single best example on how we managed to rejuvenate our entire brand. The average driver of our current A-Class in Europe is more than 10 years younger than that of its predecessor. And the new A-Class will deliver on this promise even more. From my perspective, here are the two signature principles of the new A-Class that I would like you to remember once you get home from Amsterdam. Go first and grow up. The A-Class has a lot of firsts on its more than 20-year-old track record. One of the first is the early A-Class was equipped with electronic stability control, ESP, technology strictly reserved to the S-Class segment at the time. And I don't have to tell you why you came across so many moves today. The story of the A-Class continued in this first mover spirit. Some years ago, the A-Class has made the most revolutionary shift in exterior design in the history of Mercedes-Benz. This car is much like the character Brad Pitt played in the movie Benjamin Button. It has grown younger over time. Yet, this is no Hollywood fantasy, this is real life. And in real life, the young and fresh design of the A-Class made it the first Mercedes for many customers. Plus, more than 60% in Europe came over from the competition. For many A-Class customers in China, it even is their first car ever. With that in mind, the new A-Class will once again be a first mover when it comes to adopting the new, sleek and reduced Mercedes exterior design language. However, the even greater evolution happens on the inside. The new A-Class boasts an all-new and super clean interior design with its two big screens and superior lighting. And the design revolution goes far beyond what meets the eye. The A-Class will be the first Mercedes to be equipped with our entirely new user experience, MBUX. I'm convinced this new system has the potential to turn all we know about the interaction with the car upside down. The A-Class will become more of a real companion on the road, someone or something that's fun to talk to in a very natural way. Let's try this. Hey, Mercedes.
Yes, please.
Tell me a joke, please.
Sorry, my engineers were German.
Okay, fair enough. Humor isn't a major trait you'd expect from your car. Even if, as an engineer, I strongly disagree here. But wait, am I seriously arguing with the car right now? Anyway, I promise this system is really helpful with all things on road. You will have to check it out to experience how well it really works. Until then, here's the third-party endorsement. When we unveiled MBUX at CES in Las Vegas this January, the tech-savvy website Engadget wrote, with MBUX, the only thing you'll want to do with your smartphone in a Mercedes is charge it. In other words, MBUX actually turns the Mercedes into something many people in the industry talk about, a smartphone on wheels. And MBUX doesn't just redefine the way we interact with our car. It also offers an entirely new way of navigating to a destination. First of all, we have integrated what 3 words. These guys have squared off the whole planet in 3 by 3 meter units. A unique 3-word combination makes it easy to navigate to any location. No GPS coordinates or zip codes needed. To arrive here, for instance, you'd simply say, hey Mercedes, navigate to what 3 words connects drove safety.
Route guidance is starting. You'll arrive in 2 minutes.
These 3 words do suit the A-Class, but I promise they are a real and random pick. It really is that easy. Second, along the way, drivers will benefit from another new feature I really like. Augmented reality on board. It now shows you where to go next in live view on your screen. And these are just a quick sample of the many features you won't find in any other compact car out there. This again highlights the A-Class has been a big driver of change at Mercedes. Yet moving first is just one of 2 important aspects. The second is growing up. You're going to find there's not much of an entry-level feel left in our new entry-level car. MBUX is just one example to prove. This car will provide all the latest high-tech at the very same level as our top-of-the-line products. This grown-up A-Class fully incorporates our definition of modern luxury. And it's unparalleled in its segment, because growing up no longer just means dress to impress. It means find your own style, find your personal way of chic. Or, as our head of design, Gordon Wagner, puts it, if you like it, take a line off. If you still like it, take another line off. That's how we arrived at our classy and mature design language on the inside and out. The previous A-Class design had to be edgy and loud for a reason, to attract attention, a concept that's now being widely adopted by the competition. So it's time to move on. Growing up for us now means the new A-Class enters the next level of style and dignity, and certainly not in a boring kind of way. This compact Mercedes has grown up. And it doesn't only look like a grown-up Mercedes-Benz, it also drives like one. In fact, this A-Class rather drives like a mature C-Class. We have fundamentally enhanced the driving experience by isolating the chassis from the body and improving torsional stiffness. As a result, comfort has grown big time too. Once you get behind the wheel, you'll agree. Our new A-Class offers driving, looks and feel you'd rather expect from a higher segment vehicle. To underline that the new A-Class is the most grown-up compact car out there, you can now order safety and driver assistance systems at S-Class level. It all just comes in a smaller package. Topping this off, there are 2 more features which are entirely new to Mercedes. And they are 2 more technology firsts. One is the extended blind spot assist. The car now remains alert for another 3 minutes after parking to watch for approaching cyclists. That's really useful, not just in a city that's widely considered one of the bicycle capitals of the world. The second feature sure will appeal to younger customers. The new A-Class supports casual private car sharing with friends and family. An authorized person will be able to open the car using the Mercedes-Me app for a predefined period of time. They will find and leave the key in the car. Altogether, we believe the all-new A-Class is an outstanding package that combines a revolutionary spirit with a grown-up attitude. Let's finally have a look.